Hey folks, Bill Gallagher of ThrabenU here for another monster train run. I was planning on streaming this afternoon. At the time of the recording, it's Tuesday, July 21st. You'll probably see this next video. But one of my videos didn't upload this morning, and I can't upload while also streaming. I don't quite have that bandwidth. Download speed, great. My upload speed, questionable at best. So we're just going to play another Covenant 25 run while I finish uploading that video. Looks like we're doing a Stygian Melting run. Urchin's Spines is not a card that I love, but when paired with a starting Helical Crystallis, it's totally fine. Molded is okay, but better when you're melting primary, in my experience. JK. Moldeds look great. Yep. Hilariously, we can also use Moldeds to bring back Tethys on floor 2. Yeah, this trial is a joke with this candle. Floating candle, I think is what it's called. Floating candle. This is where I'd put my burnout units, if I had any. It also sucks that this is small floor, because, like, this train steward takes a decent amount of damage this turn. But, I mean, this is how the fight looks based on how we've started. So the real question here is, like, do I want this train steward to live? I think I want to get this collector. That looks like that. And letting you... No, you're just gonna... Oh, that's awkward, isn't it, with the healing, negating the frostbite damage. You're going to be at 11. I need to deal 3 damage to you next turn. Or a little bit to you now. That looks pretty good. As long as I draw another train steward, it looks fine, that is. Which I did. Easy fight. I love this as a starting relic so much. Which Daedalus? Spell Shield Daedalus. The floating candle makes back row damage less necessary than normal. But I already have 2 Helical Crystallis, and a third doesn't really sound good, so I'm just going to take a Flash Freeze. And another Molded for Dregs is really good, although picking up Entombed Explosives for Molded also is very good. Do I have 2 Moldeds to start with, or 1? It's a common, so I have 2. Third Molded might be a bit much. Let's just get something else to do with my Molded. Then between Molded and Dregs, I don't need to worry about taking another unit, I don't think. Another burnout unit, that is. Quick. Speedstone, Heartstone, Rinstone. I think Icy Silophyte since we have multiple Helical Crystallis. I give it quick, and then I wait to put plus damage on it. This next floor maybe is a touch awkward, and like maybe I don't take the trial since I didn't get a true tank. But we'll see how it plays out. is really awkward if it's the speed boss. Yeah. Do I still take this because exploding candle bails me out? I got molded. This is a little loose. So the real question is, like, do I set up mid or top? Top gives me more time to deal with waves. But setting up top means that I can't spell weakness to get kills. So this is probably correct. I think this Train Steward goes up top to get a collector, though. Oh no, Quick's very bad, isn't it? Quick means that if I miss out on a drag, things get incredibly awkward. But I guess it's fine. Bottom? Yep. Like, amazed how well this is going. I'm just gonna consume that. Yeah. Or leave space. The next turn, I'm going to Helical Crystallis this thing for 50. And Tombed Explosives for 50. Molded a Dragback top. Or, yeah, maybe I don't want to play Molded this turn. Or Train Steward. Right, I don't have a base this floor. Okay, I get 2 stacks of spell weakness, which means that Helical Crystallis is lethal. Okay, really glad that we took that trial. Don't really have the Ember to make this good right now. I have to go to the Stygian banner on the right to get a unit. I don't have a tank yet. It's just like non-negotiable. I can't win the Daedalus fight without a tank for Tethys. Maybe I'm supposed to take Crypt Builder as one more finisher after Icy Silophyte hits Daedalus a bunch. Even though I don't really think it's good outside of that scenario. Alternate Encasement's really good with Molded and Holdover, or not Holdover, Endless later. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Okay, next fight is hard. Next fight it's real hard. We have a quick sweep for 1 damage, a Tethys, and some stuff to Molded back. This is the thing, I guess. Okay. Okay. Don't panic. Oh, never mind. We're okay. Aggressive is really good here. 28 additional fire damage means that if Daedalus slips through, we don't die. Okay. Thank you, Heaven's Gold. Now what? Second Entombed Explosives to block and molded things back? Yes. This run could still, like, ball out of control. And I think we're good. But, like, this is spooky. Alright. So, those things are non-negotiable. I think stealth is also non-negotiable. And honestly, I'm worried. So we're gonna do that. Come on, man! Now I don't get to play... Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, this does not do quite what I want it to. I can molded stealth, but this trigger ignores stealth. Like, stealth makes you not a target in combat, is I think the wording. Yeah, not a target in combat. But this doesn't count as, like, a traditional in-combat attack. So, that means I need to play Train Steward here, which blocks for 17. Like, really a champ of a Train Steward, to be honest. And, like, I can play this Siren floor 2 and Frozen Lance, have this take 2, and have something that resembles a second floor, or I can just kill this unit. I think having something that resembles a second floor is pretty good. Ooh, if you're dying to Frostbite, then that means I can do this and stealth you. Totally fine. Well, it's gonna be a struggle. Oh, that's awkward, isn't it? Yeah, that's awkward. That was so much damage on Daedalus if that wasn't there. That's rough. Maybe we just kill Daedalus with a Crypt Builder later, though. It's fine. I get to do one of Crypt Builder or Molded here. Getting this shield out of the way is kind of cool. Every time the bomb spawns on the bottom, I just get scared. Especially this time. Well, no, okay, I just played Train Steward, and it's like before. Not so bad. fire damage. 2 fire damage is totally fine. Thank you, Heaven's Gold. I think I just need to play this to die so that, like, future moldeds are okay. Okay. Extinguish 50 damage to the front enemy. Molded... Stealth 2, I think is better than 50 damage, because they just get the frostbite to stack up. Then I think I'm good. I think I just, like, find Crypt Builder and win this fight. Velko Chrysalis is good enough. Okay, maybe I underestimated how dead I was. Maybe I could have gotten away with skipping the Siren. Run Sap Seraph, which this unit's very bad against, this unit's very good against. Formless Child as of right now is just giving me a large drag, which I'm not very good at supporting. Next floor is kind of a disaster too, because I have to pick the Remnant banner over the Merchant of Steel in fear of, like, not getting a unit. Sacrificial Resurrection isn't super great here. It's not terrible, but, like, I can try to consume Deadweights and Frozen Lances, so my deck is smaller. Keep Offering's not great. What on earth am I taking? Hard draw, Ember, hard draw probably. What's the Fell fight? Fell Shield, okay. I just like have to take this tank. I'm sorry, Lodestone Totem. I really am. Like, you're overpowered, but I have, like, immediate fear of my own death. I've picked up a unit. Now I can maybe go right and upgrade that unit. And then Hellvent at floor 5 if that's something that ends up being okay. They have a lot of questions currently. The other thing I can do is just go left here, pick up a unit, and then go right here. But, like, duplicate plus card remove plus artifact next floor is really strong. We have options, is what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna go with Endless Stealth, given how terrified I am of, like, keeping things alive. I am definitely going plus 25 HP on this. And I think I'm going to give it Incant Armor 1. Incant for Armored 4 total is pretty good. And then we reroll this shop. Okay. I can multi-strike this Rage unit. And we'll give Cult Kylia a buff. Okay, we got significantly better there. We, like, now have some things that could be broken. Spell Shield 2. That's pretty good against the Helical Crystallis based deck. So the first creature that has 35 power is not an issue. 35 health is not an issue, but the second one is, if I take this trial. I still think that I take this. I think the gold is worth significantly more than my fire health currently. I was about to say, the only thing that's a real issue is that if small floor spawns small, fight gets much harder. Maybe I'm setting up 2 different floors. I think I'm setting up 2 different floors this fight. I think we're just gonna try to yeah, I think this unit needs to go on bottom and kill these as frequently as possible. Sure don't have the ability to play my endless stealth card if I do that, do I? Okay. We'll figure it out. Pulling 11. Ah. Folded reg? Yeah, okay, I'm fine. Folded reg. Dreg. Entombed explosives here. Dreg. Get more armor bottom floor. This floor is kind of tough. I would like to kill you so that this Entombed Explosives can kill one of these. That looks hard. Oh, you have Spell Shield 1. JK. Not hard. Take 5 damage on this turn. No, probably take a block on Tethys next turn. Hey, we found stealth for Tethys. Or we found stealth for middle floor. Am I planning on just winning on the bottom floor? Might be just planning on winning on the bottom floor. But I'm not 100% confident in my ability to do that. So I'm not just gonna spam on bottom floor. Deal just a touch more damage there. Stealths this, lets me replay it. Go one of these here. And get some armor. Or it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. Field is great. A lot of fire damage. Oh, it's only a lot of fire damage because Tethys isn't hitting. Kingdom for one slot down here. Alright, I probably need to keep Tethys alive for boss 3. Kills both. Now... So, first hit here is for 4651, which doesn't quite kill this. That changes math. Need stealth. Need stealth. I can't just spam another armor spell bottom. I think this is fine as long as I draw a heavy hitting spell top floor. And I take spell weakness off this turn. Four stacks of spell weakness plus Helical Crystallis. Plus 2 turns of stealth. GG. Okay, it didn't matter that small floor was bottom floor. Everything was fine. Guardian Stone and Ice Stone look okay to me. Or sorry, Ice Storm, not Ice Stone. Doing Merchant of Steel upgrades again, or am I just Hellventing? I Hellvent my Shark. And I have a tank for Tethys Icy Silophyte and a tank for Nameless Siren. How does that work in terms of space? When I also have these Entombed Explosives and such? Questionably, so maybe I don't take a Guardian Stone, even though like it's very much on theme. If I'm not going to a Merchant of Magic next floor, or the following floor, then this is not good. Yep. Tap Seraph. Yeah, don't forget which Seraph you're fighting when you're taking picks. I don't think I need this bonus Ember all that much. And we're just going to take the Silence here. Remove 2 dead draws from our deck. That's the tail end of our Train Stewards. Ooh. We're sure not good at killing this unit. As the unit that I have that attacks for the most is Old Kylia, or sorry, Icy Silophyte at 6. Hold up, if you get to the Pyre, you only do 12 damage to the Pyre. Yeah, fuck it. Never mind. This is fine. I forgot that we're just, like, filthy rich. Oh my god, and it got silenced. No, this is fine, we'll put a tank in front of this. Or... And I think I want a double incamped top floor with the ability to place something else in front of it. That this can put frostbite on this unit on the like off chance that I actually get to kill something. Ooh, I can also kill a drag this turn. Save 6 damage. You're silenced, so that's fine. Drag? Not drag. Drag. Not drag. Drag? Not drag. Yeah. So this is the reason to not drag, because like it's possible I can actually get a kill up there. Okay, math. 14, 19, 69, 70. Yeah, I might actually be able to get a kill on this next turn if I play the guard up top with Entombed Explosives. I think I'm going to play towards that line and let this take some damage. I don't have to let it take some damage. These things getting silenced has been clutch. Sigiled Seaweed doing work. Yeah, I only need to do 4 damage to this. Unfortunately, that means I'm overkilling quite a bit here, but... Oh my god, it didn't die because of the additional stats given by Folded. Okay. So that's my fault. That's my fault. And I will live with the choices that I have made. This one didn't get silenced as well, which is awkward. That one also didn't get silenced. Okay. All in all, bad turn. It looks like I need to kill that unit to have some chance at killing this later. I think I'm just giving you more armor, though. I do still have to worry about killing the boss, and 67 damage means that even if these things get through, it's not totally the end of the world. Stealth not quite that good. Right. I basically have to, in entirety, get kills on the top floor. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns of stealth. I can turn it into 7 turns of stealth by playing a Dreg, Doomed Explosives, or Molded up front. Guess I'm playing this. How much damage does this frozen lance actually add? So it's 12 surface level damage, which is 81 total. Plus 4 is 85. So I can Entombed Explosives and get the kill up here, while also increasing armor, because that's super relevant. Unfortunately, this has exactly 13 life. It having just a touch more would be really good. I think I still play it in front and then don't play these 2 dregs. Oh no, I have no molded next turn, I just have an Entombed Explosives. And I'll do that. So stealthy. I need to play as many spells as possible on the top this turn. So it's like 50 damage versus stealth. I think I take 50 damage here. Stealth here and play this. Possible to flash freeze is better. Now I just want to cast multiple spells, I think. Whew. Margins real slim on that one. I mean, Hammered Chestplates is okay. It makes Tethys slightly more alive in some fights. Unnamed Tome for Silence on floor 7 is okay. It's also just like free armor at some point. I'll take that. Intent on Death seems very good with what I have going on. Remnant Pact is also quite interesting. Like Remnant Pact on Tethys to replay Tethys multiple times is very good. Wow. Both of these are just insane here. We have 3 tomb units, 2 50 damage one, 1 stealth one. The stealth one is already endless. Endless Tethys though, like holy crap. Endless Tethys actually necessary? I don't know if it's necessary, but it's probably good. I probably can't get another Remnant Pack. I might be able to get another Intent on Death. Alright, unit upgrades. Nameless Siren is the only thing that needs upgrades. It does kind of like badly need some starting damage. It's so much better to try to get through the Fell fight without upgrading that unit, though, so that I can go right here and get card removes. I'm gonna take some more risks. We're gonna go to the Cavern event before deciding between Resin Block and Hell's Banners. Both are very choice here. So I can't heal. So Large Shard looks pretty good. Or does it? Large Shard gets weird with Entombed Explosives and Dregs being used to block. Oh god, I already made those very weird with Hammered Chest Plates, didn't I? I wonder if I was supposed to skip Hammered Chest Plates. I was thinking about Tethys, not my, like, chump blockers. Okay. Let's not take Large Shard, I think. That seems awkward. I mean, Blood for Blood is real cool with Heaven's Gold. But having one of my tanks have significantly more HP might be better. We're not always going to have, like, 72 fire damage. We're just, like, we're about to lose a lot because I'm going to spend a lot of gold. I think I'm gonna upgrade one of the guards. That also helps if I, like, make that guard endless in some fight. I think Frozen Lance is worse than Urchin's Vines. Alright, now, do I need the Ember? I don't not need the Ember. If I take the Hell's Banners, it's like really easy for me to take Capacity as my next reward. Resin Block with Endless Molten Encasement is kind of weird. I think I'm going to take the Hell's Banners. It's really good utility. And then I'm not going to spend my gold so that I hit harder on the boss. Or sorry, during the boss fight is a better way to say. I don't expect Fel to get up to the pyre. Okay, pretty ideal turn one. We have the larger of the two sharks, the quick unit, as well as Tethys all at the same time. And now the question is, do I, like, quote-unquote, waste Helical Crystallis here for armor, or do I use it to start chipping away at Spell Shield on a different floor? I do have 5 capacity floor too, right? It's weird whether or not I actually want to play this yet. Like, obviously it's very good in the fight, but in the short term I want 50 damage to kill this statue. I'm not sure that I'm supposed to play it yet. I think I'm supposed to work on spell shields on the top floor statue when it is convenient for me to do so. Could play this up top, assuming that, like, something gets there to kill it at some point. That's probably not crazy. There's gotta be some huge unit like this that, like, eventually gets up there. Those things have 15 health, 3 dregs. I don't hit that hard. Okay. Okay. did you armor that? Okay. Rude. I need to set that up there. I will endless at this. This is stealth. This is 50 damage to that. Don't want to lose the stealth one this turn, I don't think. Deal 5 damage to the boss and kill a dreg. That's good. Endless Tethys, so I can play Tethys 3 times. And do that, and then. I'm just throwing it out there that Blood for Blood, the heal card, would have just done serious work and restored our fire to like full health. Can't move this, right? Can't move it. Alright, enjoy the fire. A real waste of spell shield to put this there. I think it's actually just more damage if I wait. Can't hear. Yeah, I haven't built up any rage on that Siren. That's perhaps an oversight in some capacity on my end. Yeah, let's start building up some rage here. That's my first unit. I can play a drag up top as second unit. He'll burn out. It'll be fine. Didn't die. I don't want to remove the burnout from this, right? Yeah, I don't. If it comes back again, I might want it to have more burnout because it actually might do some damage during a fight? Question mark. Let's cast this on the bottom floor for armor. Not cast molded. Cast this here to put a funny hat on you. Seems good. Okay. You have 1 stack of spell weakness. So this is 100 damage. Seems sweet. Oh, and I don't quite have the kill there. That's fine. No, I do. Now the moldeds are getting a little bit awkward. Because Fel is pretty much here, and I want to leave space to redeploy Tethys. How much health is this going to have? Too much health? All of these are going to have too much health to be killed by this unit? Okay. Let's build armor and rage here then. Or maybe I split the difference. Do a little bit of damage here. No, I think the scaling means the most on this floor. I mean, I don't think I passed that up, right? Like, that's so good. I'm not guaranteed to draw a big heavy-hitting spell next turn. 360 damage is a solid turn. I think doing that much means that after redeploying Tethys, I just have a kill. And that is indeed correct. Let's let Frozen Lance do some damage, though. Like, good job, Frozen Lance. You did 36 damage. Can we save our shark? We can save our shark. GG, Phil. Well played. I think even with taking base, Formless Child is still a little sketchy. Ice and Fire is interesting to me. The big, heavy-hitting finishing spell. It's like very good against bosses after they have spell weakness. I'm gonna take a Formless Child and like probably regret it because it clunks up my deck. But we do have 190 HP enemies to worry about, and this is a nice addition. Alright, so we're still looking at Nameless Siren needing some buffs. And I think it's happening right now, so I can go to a Merchant of Magic and duplicate on the last floor. And since we can play Tethys multiple times after giving it Endless, I think we stick with Frostbite 40. It's a very large damage upgrade that scales over time. I don't know if that damage upgrade is better than this, though. In terms of, like, the gold. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. And now I think we're good. Are we at the point where we take Urgent Spines out of the deck over Frozen Lance? I don't think so. Urchin Spines is free. Free armor and rage is pretty good. Living armor would be really cool to see, so that I can... Never mind. Armor 20 is an incredibly hard trial, because we're really looking at Icy Silophyte, going quick, dealing exactly 6 damage to kill these conduits. But I do have 113 fire health. Trample's a little weird against all my chump blocking things as well. I think I kill Seraph as long as my Pyre health doesn't go to 0 before Seraph comes, so I'm going to reserve my Pyre health here over getting more gold. Okay, we're looking at 6 capacity on the bottom floor. I don't think I think our bottom floor is supposed to look like Large Guard, Icy Silophyte, Tethys in an ideal world, but since Tethys is in the opening hand, I think that means we're doing this mid-floor on the small floor. I need to deal 1 more damage to this, though, so I don't just take 20 to the face next turn. I can draw Flash Freeze to do that. Alright. I can also just leave mid-floor empty, set up top floor, but then I don't get to, like, Endless Tethys. I'll instead, like, Endless one of the units that I play on the bottom floor. That might be better. That might be better. About that Endless card. And about this 100 gold that I desperately want. Oh wait, Dreg does it. Dreg from Candle does that, yeah, okay. Folded back a Dreg for damage. So, like, this guy's going to the fire. This guy maybe not going to the fire. This goes here. I do this. I think the plan is scale up the top floor quite a bit. Does burn out 1. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Thankfully, this is only 3 hits to the fire for that Gilded Wings getting through. But still ow. Still definitely ow. No, like, molded or stuff this turn, unfortunately. $129. 69, 74, 100 plus frostbite. Okay, yeah. So like we're good on these sorts of units from now on. Worth a little damage. I think we just take this here and let this burn out here, and do that. That one also maybe should have gone top floor. Formless Child clunking up the deck, as usual. It is right on time. Yeah, so I guess we're going for stealth. Reform this to burn out this turn. Here, using it purely for Ember. Into, I guess, Endless the Guard. Yeah, I guess into Endless the Guard. And yeah. Alright. So we can Molded for about 60 damage. Now, I think this is actually worth more up top, preserving this health and increasing rage. Okay. 1, 2 units, rebuys my Ember, then we play a very large Crypt Builder for 420 damage, and at that point, it kind of seems like we just make a little more armor up here. I think we're good. Yeah, we are good. Yeah, we're even like keeping the shark alive. Drain 3 is certainly interesting. Right, sap 3 off of Drain. On the last floor, I am going to a Merchant of Magic. I am getting a Hellvent. As of right now, I don't know exactly what I'm Hellventing. A second resin removal is kind of interesting because of Sap Syrup. Like, this unit is very bad sapped, as is my multi-striker. Don't exactly think Drain is insane. I take an Ice Storm, although I'd kind of want to put plus damage on Helical Crystallis. But plus damage is like significantly better on Ice Storm in helping to deal with waves that have multiple enemies. Oh, Sap Syrup has Pirowing, I believe. In case I'm taking Drain, and it's not close. No, Cleanse Seraph has Pirowings. My mistake. Ice Storm is a dead card if I miss out on plus magic upgrades. It's extremely unlikely that I would, but I already have a place to put the plus magic upgrades. I'm just going to take that. Oh, we can just, like, take another resin removal. Fatal Melting is also interesting. But I think let's just take some stuff that help us counter the, like, very negative sides of the Seraph fight. Nope. If we had more money, there's some great stuff there. I will cast that every time that I draw it, unquestionably. Not even duplicating. I don't know. It may just be that this is a time where, rather than spending gold, I just keep the gold specifically to kill enemy stuff. I can just take... I can make a molded free and then duplicate molded. I can use molded, like, pretty much every turn to do something. Like more recursive copies of 50 damage is totally fine. Maybe Foremost Child does something. Also I can also, like, reduce the cost of Helical Crystallis and then create another one of those. That maybe takes some pressure off of the fire. And is just like another heavy hitting thing for actually killing Seraph after spell weakness. At this point, I do believe that keeping this at 55 is probably better than spending any more gold. This is a pretty terrible turn one. In that I have no way to deal with these units, but I also do want to set up bottom floor. I get to sap one of these. I get to block for 11. So that's still a lot of turn 1 damage. Are there any worlds where I go like Shark Tethys here? I really need this 4-1 Icy Silophyte. It's a different tank, yeah. Then the Icy Silophyte and the Siren both can't fit behind this. It's awkward. Because floor 2 is small. Or no, sorry. Icy Silophyte's going on 1. So I have Nameless Siren as my other big important unit. Okay. We prefer this to be a big floor, but like, we take what we can get here. That should be the worst turn of the fight. I hope. Oh, that sure doesn't look good. Oh, Helical Crystallis bails us out, floor 2. Or Dreg. Or both. Really wanted Icy Silophyte for quick sweep this turn. I guess I also am going to need resin removal when we draw her. Unit's very weak at first. hard fight. Hard fight so far. I think I'm looking at this, get the Ember rebate. Then this. I can basically kill this unit, or I can build Rage here. I think building the Rage is better. I need to overcome Sap. Alright. Alright. Now, once we get like some resin removal, so I take the initial sap off of this, I'm actually in okay shape, I think. So most of my focus should be on building floor 2 after keeping floor 1 alive, because this is where I'm going to do the majority of my damage versus Seraph. I'm going to go like endless this so I can replay it here, and like this is my primary floor. So I think stealthing this in the short term is pretty good. I can live up there. Every turn starts out just looking like a disaster, and then I like kind of figure out my way through it. Alright, so I need to play 2 units this turn. One of these is probably continuous stealth stacks here. The other of these is a drag bottom floor to save this shark. Then we remnant pact this. Unnamed home is fine here. Throw 50 damage at Seraph. Later. Now? Both? I did say bottom floor, right? Yeah, I did say bottom floor. We look at the bottom floor. Tank is dead again. Save tank. I can do it with molded. This might be a good turn to just like stealth the bottom floor. I don't know, like continuously stealthing this floor is very good. Also, like doing something with Formless Child is great. Oh, part of the reason I'm taking so much damage is this is sapped. To make a very large dreg, I can hit once or twice. I think I'm just gonna go yeah. 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 No. Yeah? No. Yeah. Resin removal on the bottom instead. Now I've got an Urchin Spines, and Formless Child can die next turn. Whatever Formless Child does, Formless Child does. Every turn is just a disaster for you, huh? Okay. This turn you're only taking 20 though. We're gonna get to resin removal on the bottom floor. That's pretty good. I think I'm good with that. I think letting the Formless Child die this turn quite good. Oh, I can also do this and do the whole exploding candle thing. That kills that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Top floor is like super awkward now. Hey, this is the first turn in a while where this turn just has that floor hasn't just looked like a disaster. I don't get bonus Ember this turn. I get to not play one of the cards in my hand. I think we're letting you take a hit this turn. Because, like, again, building up this floor is very critical to my success. I think that looks like this, and Rain. I don't know, maybe you since you're making it to the fire. You can also just save a little bit of health here. Okay, so this turn, the stealth goes here. This turn, this drag can just burn out. Oh god, the 49 one. It still dies. We can bring it back with a molded if that's something we want to do. I need more hits on this with Tethys if at all possible. That probably means it's correct to do this, this. Spell weakness 3. I think I'm just going to do that. That gets a kill on this unit, making it slightly safer to set up a top floor, and also keeping my rage higher here. We get to, like, retry floor 2 with Tethys. And floor 3 with Tethys. Tethys is not stealth, huh? That was not in the plan. So we put Tethys on top with the ability to stealth Tethys. And then what are we molding back? We're gonna get stealth 2. I guess like the thing that has the highest burnout number makes sense. That's this. We go Gah, Gah. Moving the sapped and dazed up there doesn't matter, whereas the armor and rage does matter here. Okay, I think we can deal 500 between the top floor and the fire. There's 8 spell weakness, 102 frostbite remaining on this. Yeah, I think we're good. So we go stealth, dead. But just for fun, let's play the Crypt Breaker. See how much damage the Crit Breaker does. 540. Not bad at all. Okay. Overall, pretty happy with the run. Run was a little bit complicated. For example, I didn't realize how weird hammered chest plates was going to be for me, because between hammered chest plates and molded, it made it harder for me to kill my own tomb units. And while I was thinking about keeping Tethys alive from spikes and sweep, um, hammered chest plates did some weird things that weren't necessarily good. I should have maybe thought about that a little bit more before picking it up. I think I would have picked it up anyway, but like there's a world where I don't pick that up then. Overall deck was pretty good. Exploding Candle very much carried this run. Like the deck was very weak early before we got a tank after Daedalus, was it? And like it carried us through the early game, and in the late game, it made it so that the 15x2, what it was, the Shade Wings, didn't just like absolutely destroy my tank. Um, yeah, very happy with how that run turned out, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll see you all again tomorrow, and if you enjoyed it, like, comment, that sort of thing, help more people find my content.